that's the best part of waking up. Hey there, how are you doing? Thanks for joining me for another episode of Bitcoin and Coffee. I'll be your host, Eugene Forrest. So, what do we got today with the cryptocurrency market? Well, we're looking at about $85.7 billion for a market cap. Not the greatest, but not really all that bad either, I guess. We got $3.5 billion traded in the last 24 hours. I mean, that's up from yesterday. Not as good as their all-time highs. But, I mean, that's a decent amount of cryptocurrency in circulation at the moment. We got 48.2% BTC dominance, which is, right where it's been. So that's awesome. We got the BTC price coming in down about 5.3%. It looks like most of the market's down. Most of it's single digits, anywhere between 4 and 10%, depending on the altcoin. Most of the top tier altcoins are looking like they're about down 5%. So let's run through this list here real quick. We got BTC coming in at $2,511. We got Ethereum coming in at an even 200. That's down 5.3% as well. We got Ripple coming in at 17.3 cents. That's down 4%. We got Litecoin holding on at $41.80. That's down 1.5%. Looks like we might have some people transferring their value over into Litecoin, considering that it's down only 1.5%, and most cryptos right now are down about 5%. We got Dash rolling in at $194. That's down 3.7%. We got NEM hitting 15.2 cents. That's down 4.3%. We got Ethereum Classic hitting $14.51. Ouch, that hurts. Down another 4%. We got Monero hitting $39.66. That's down 4.6%. We got Zcash rolling up at $181. That's down 5.4%. What do we got with Steam? We got $1.21. It's down 8.6%, but I mean, that Steam price ain't that bad. And we got Steam back dollar giving us an idea of what's happening with the market, coming in at 92 cents, telling me it's down just a little bit. So, I mean, what are we looking at here for news today? Well, first up, I got that a Russian airline is now going to be using a blockchain as a form to be able to process their payments for tickets. They're saying that this is a lot faster. This is going along with how Russia is looking to help legalize Bitcoin just like Japan did. And, this airline, they're also being sponsored by a bank in there. And that's helping to move this along a little bit, showing that adoption can happen. This is great to see that, cryptocurrency can be able to be used for, modern day things to be able to help speed the process up and stuff like that. Hopefully getting, the names of these cryptocurrencies out in front of people as a way to, help pump it up a little bit and let people know about cryptocurrencies so they can start moving away from fiat cash and into Bitcoin and Ethereum and all these other cryptocurrencies that everybody's sponsoring and are saying are the money of the future. I also got that bitmixer.io. They're one of the largest BTC mixers out there. They went ahead and suddenly announced that they're going to be shutting down. A lot of this is being said that there could be some pressure put on them from the shutdown of the dark markets and potentially by governments. This was a way to be able to anonymize your Bitcoin because, you can track it once you get a couple addresses and you figure out one person, then you can extrapolate and figure out who else is who. A coin mixer is a way to be able to send your Bitcoin to them, and they'll mix it with other Bitcoins and then send you your coins where you need them to go, not being able to determine, who is the true sender and stuff like that to be able to help anonymize Bitcoin even more than what it already is. Kind of sucks that Bitcoin Mixer is down. Hopefully we'll be able to see some decentralized systems that'll be able to take over these. Either that or I guess, we'll just have to start using a different cryptocurrency like, Monero or something or Zcash. So, I mean, the big news pretty much is going to be that the FCC is calling the DAO token a security, and that has lots of implications that are going to slowly trickle down through the cryptocurrency market. They said that they've been investigating this for a while, and with them calling the DOA tokens a security, I mean, that pretty much is going to start looking like a lot of the ICO tokens, or what's the other way? Token sales, that's the other one they call them. However you go about wording this, if you're going to be, taking in large sums of money and handing out tokens as a way to represent it, they're going to be looking at it, and if they determine it as security, which, I mean, it looks like more and more they're going to be, it's just that they're a lot slower at dragging their heels along with this process. You're going to be looking at a situation of the government's regulating ICOs and, potentially not allowing them. But, I mean, I don't think this is really going to be stopping the ICOs. I think that that we're just going to continue to see a case scenario of where a lot of ICOs, like how we've seen that Russia is looking to help legalize ICOs, that we're going to see them sponsored in other places around the world, and people with USA IP addresses just aren't going to be able to participate in them. So now we're just going to have to be leading to VPNs to be able to hide our IP addresses so that we can participate in the ICOs that are happening in other countries, which are probably more than likely just a scam that's going to rip us off and we're going to lose our Bitcoin, right? So, I mean, the continuing debate of what's going to be happening with Bitcoin is going on. We got Jimmy Song out there trying to put the minds at rest, telling people about how Bitcoin Cash, isn't really going to mess up the Bitcoin network. It's just that we're going to have to put things on hold for a little bit, to prevent double spends. And it looks like the exchanges and everything else are, wanting to put the brakes on a bit. Bittrex already has, to be able to, make sure that nothing bad's going to happen. No one's going to lose any value. There's not going to be any getting ripped off. But, I mean, the next topic that was brought up is Jimmy Song bringing too much attention to BCC Cash by actually writing and talking about it, where if nobody mentioned these things, maybe it wouldn't get other YouTubers talking about it, and this stuff wouldn't really blow up to be as much, media as what's actually happening? I don't know. I mean, whenever you have, it's not like this is the first time that somebody's forked off a Bitcoin. I mean, from just some quick research, I mean, there's several other coins. I mean, Litecoin, Clams. I don't know if BTC Dark did. I know that there was a couple other cryptocurrencies that had Bitcoin in their name as well. So, I mean, as we move forward, I really don't believe, I believe that BTC Cash is going to be, it's like I said the other day, it's a speed bump. We're going to be hitting it. We just got to slow down, pump the brakes a bit, try to ride over it, and then just keep going. After we get on the other side, we'll be able to pick the speed up and we'll be able to continue down the road. But, I mean, at the moment, I mean, just like what Adam Meister was saying, I mean, they're being terrorists pretty much to come out and use the August 1st date and to get out there and to be splitting off and just messing up everything that's happening with Bitcoin, with how we're, actually starting to make progress and things are going along, and the pump was starting to price up, or the price was starting to pump up, and we were starting to, look and be happy and think that we were going to achieve the $5,000 Bitcoin, and here they are, with all of this that's happening, they're bringing the price back down. That's why we're looking at $2,511 right now. As we get closer, we can see the price drop a little lower as this FUD spreads. But, I mean, ultimately, we're smart individuals. We own our private keys. We know that the Bitcoin that we're using right now that's going to be getting segregated witness is probably, 85 to 90% sure is going to be the Bitcoin that continues on and is going to be the ultimate Bitcoin we carry into the future, which is going to be our gold and hold immense amounts of value. So, don't stress it. It ain't nothing. All you got to do is just keep your cryptocurrency safe, keep one eye on the news, enjoy your family, love life, and if you like everything that's going on here, you got to hit that subscribe button, because we're growing, and I'm just trying to tell you guys what my thoughts are. I'm trying to keep you guys from panic selling, and, I'm also trying to, give out my email address for the free help desk service at eugeneforce20@gmail.com. That's the best thing I can personally do, is that you can email me, and I'll email you back if you're worried about the cryptocurrency markets, or if you're just trying to figure out what to do with a wallet, or you're trying to find out, how to trade some Bitcoin around and you don't really know what an exchange is. I get all kinds of questions all day, every day. So if you got one, why not shoot it to me? I'll probably get you an answer within the next 24 hours. And if I can't do it, I'm going to find somebody who can. And as always, there's all sorts of affiliation codes down there below to help you navigate these cryptocurrency markets. Take a look at the networks, see what's going on, see about unconfirmed transactions, do some more research on, segregated witness and the lock-in. We also got bad Bitcoins down there to help you guys avoid scams. I got faucets to help you guys start collecting some free Bitcoin, Litecoin, doggies. I got Amazon affiliation codes down there for hardware wallets. I actually haven't looked. I heard somebody saying that hardware wallets were starting to show back up. I don't know if that's true or not. I guess you'd have to go take a look. But I got affiliation links down there to help you find those. And I got Genesis mining codes, 3% discount. Great way to help out the channel. If you're on Steam, please go over, upvote my post. It's one of the best things you can do to help out this channel. If you're not on Steam, you probably want to go check that out. It's a great way to get free cryptocurrency. Everyone's on social media. Why not post there and get free cryptocurrency too, right? Trade it out for something you love if you're not into Steam. So, as always, you guys, keep your Bitcoin safe.